Here at the Call Me Eddy program, bought and paid for by viewers like you. We strive to be connected with our fans with the most up-to-date technology. Our handy-dandy answering machine. Yes, our viewers can now leave us a voicemail at their leisure, and it looks like we have our first message.
You're old.
Alright, not everyone can be a fan.
We've been trying to reach you concerning your car's extended warranty.
Nope.
In the mail.
Hey, Eddie, great podcast. Remind you that things were not in the budget. All right, Eddie, I love you. Goodbye.
Well, Johnny brings up a good point. And when you get got, it's usually by the ones that get you by the socks. The ones that you toss out with your tots. Watch Game of Thrones while you squat. And sometimes, when appropriate, wear an ascot.
Great Scott.
Got it? Good. Me neither. But this brings me to today's episode. I say order the food, get the second drink, don't forget an appetizer. That's a lot of money going out. So today, I'm teaching you how to make it happen and be organized about it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm not going to teach you how to budget. Third things first, I have to present some semblance of professionalism. I'm talking about your money, and I like talking about other people's money.
No offense, but it sounds like some commie gobbledygook.
It's not mine, and that's the best part about it. Alright, now I can read you daily stimulus check updates. You're not getting any more. I don't care if you make a lot, I don't care if you make a little. Those who plan for success are those who achieve success, and I'm here to talk to you about your money.
It's my money and I need it now!
But rather, the mindset to achieve your goals financially.
Well, what works for you isn't always going to work for everybody else.
And that's where you're wrong. America has a culture that portrays normalization of a continuing cycle of monthly payments to be able to afford a lifestyle you think you can afford. Live your life the way you want, but before you do, allow me to show you the pitfalls of American personal finance. Which is first, not a budget, but why we budget. I don't know who said it, but they said it best. You have to live within your means. And your memes. I can't afford to play today's hits or even TikTok music on my channel without getting copyright striked. Which is why we use public domain music and historic biblical references, so that way everybody gets the meme. Thou shalt not spend more than thou take in. Also, out for Harambe. But there is a reason to do this, and it is more than just managing your money. It's actually to tell you how much of a lifestyle you can afford. Everyone thinks a budget is a mythical, magical figure in their imagination, but rather, it's a living and breathing document that becomes a part of you, like Quato. To start, write down how much you make a month, after taxes. Yes, with a pen and paper, you Zoomers. Then, figure out your bare necessities, housing, utilities, insurance, food, gas, monthly loan payments, and credit card payments as well. After that, calculate 20% of your monthly income and stick that under investments. What's left over is your fun money, your OnlyFans subscriptions, your hobbies, your Disney Plus, the 3 p.m. Dunkin' Run, and the 1 a.m. Taco Bell drive-thru. And date night money is all in that category. Anything you want to spend is all in that one category. And by now, you're going to realize very quickly how much of a lifestyle you can actually afford. In other words, are you living below your means? Am I spending more than what I take in? Am I spending money just to live paycheck to paycheck? Where can I reduce my expenses? I wonder where. If you want to realize where you can and cannot squeeze money, if at any point the last place you can cut is your investing. Best place to start is your debts, but that's a different conversation. What isn't is how you think about your spending. And if I haven't mentioned this before, I'll say these words now. I'll skip the economic lesson and simply define opportunity cost as the realization that you could have spent your money on something better than what you already spent it on. No, it's not buyer's remorse, and no, I'm not talking about buying something before it went on sale. I'm describing the mentality of thinking about your money monthly and realizing the reoccurring expenses cost you more than just the monthly cost. For example, to those who don't know, I still live with my parents at the tender age of 29.
Loser.
And while it's not something I'm very much proud of, there's a reason to my madness. I do this for the opportunity cost of living on my own. Rent versus savings. While my life would get a considerable upgrade by moving out, I weigh the value of how much that really costs me. Rent is around $1,400 on a good day. And if you live with a roommate, us it down to $800. But you don't just pay for rent. It's also the food, the internet, the outings, the Ubers, the games, the desert, the fame, the work, the game. Now, I make enough money to afford all of this. I can manage that, along with regrettable sneaker purchases. Yeah, we're gonna circle back to that today. But the reality is to look at the value of that rent. By living at home, I don't have to pay a landlord $1,500 a month, but rather save that amount of money. In 1 year, that's $18,000 saved. I'm not advocating moving with your parents to be financially free. No. I'm advocating to look at your monthly expenses and realize this is the real cost of your decisions. What seems so little and so minuscule now actually compounds into a lot of money that has potential for something more. Ergo, my incessant plea to save for retirement. Why the am I this concerned about retirement? We have to be cognizant that what we spend now could be used for investing rather than just an expense. Do you really need 3 streaming platforms to watch TV? Do you really need a new phone if your current one is already working just fine? Are the monthly payments on your debt taking up the majority of your expenses? Have you truly exhausted all your resources to live as lean as possible? You're not in control of the obligations life may throw at you. However, you are in control of the financial obligations that make up your life. The more bills you're obligated to pay does not make you more responsible. The more control you exercise with your money is what makes you responsible. And speaking of control, this leads me to the pivotal piece of it all.
You lack discipline.
I'm not here to tell you I'm the most disciplined. I am flawed, like the rest of you peasants. And I am here to tell you how I view my money. A finite resource that must be used efficiently as possible. And the price of efficiency is discipline. We have to learn how to say no.
Nope.
It's not easy making the right decisions for yourself. The life that you want to live is at your control, and it requires planning, sacrifice, and discipline to see through it. I haven't been following my budget strictly since 2020. However, that doesn't mean I still don't try to keep up with it. Discipline is not going to happen overnight, but rather happens when you make the attempt at it. You will fail, you will fall, and it's going to suck. But just remember, you're not like me where I'm buying stupid sneakers.
Let's go buy some sneakers.
I don't have a problem. I can quit anytime. It's not a problem. Yeah, discipline. The ability to stop buying sneakers. We have our hobbies, we have our luxuries, and some of us work very hard to have all of that. I'm not here to take that away from you. All that I ask is you try. It's one thing to write a budget down and say, well, we're going to follow it and we'll see you next month, and then do nothing about it. The effort it takes is your ability to concentrate on what you really want. If you want to save up for a house, then pinch every penny possible. If you want to go on a great vacation, then let that be the goal you strive to and work hard for. If you want to save up for a house, then prove to yourself that you are serious about saving up for a house. It's not easy, and it's very hard to stay disciplined to what you write down and follow your plan through. Accidents happen. Deals come across that we like to hop on. Birthdays, festivals, parties. Life happens. But these are not excuses to falter, but rather be prepared as best you can for them. So when I do go out with my friends and I order the appetizers, get another round of drinks, tip another 20% on top of that, I do it because I planned for it. And I stuck to that plan to achieve that great moment. The older I get, the more I realize I just want to sit down and talk with my friends for hours on end. And sometimes the best way to do that is over an expensive meal, a bottle of wine, and it, we'll throw in a toaster strudel too. So what have we learned here today? Well, it's really taking stock of what you guys spend and seeing if it really matches up to how much you earn. What do you want to achieve? And how are you going to show yourself that you're making strides for it? Rome was not built in a day. And neither was this dope sneaker collection. Bring that back. That was good. Damn! I buy sneakers, I collect them, and I've decided for the year 2022, I will stop buying. So remember, guys, licking doorknobs is illegal on other planets. So from all of us here at Call Me Eddy, don't forget to save for retirement, wipe from front to back, and for God's sakes, someone buy my sneakers, please.
Nope.